Hi, it's Meredith, and it is Saturday, May 7th. Um, okay, I guess my pouch test ended, or whatever, reset, pouch test, um, ended yesterday. I did okay with the whole thing. Felt like the first 2 days I did well. The third day, I felt like I was trying to skirt around and do stuff that maybe I shouldn't have done. Thursday I felt went great. Yesterday I had 4 protein bars. Yeah. But it was fine. Um, I guess it helped serve the purpose that I wanted it to, which was to help me get back on track. I don't know. All right. I woke up this morning and I spent 30 minutes just going deeper into Proverbs 30 and Proverbs 31. I'll share a little bit more on that in just a few minutes. I weighed in today at 183.8, so that's the same as yesterday. Honestly thought I was going to be higher, but I'll also go into that in just a moment. All right. So, yesterday I uploaded that video and then I went to the grocery store and in my head, I was like, I'm starting my elimination diet on Sunday. Just gonna kind of have a last hurrah here. Because then I was like, no, we're gonna start it on Saturday, or I don't know. I was all over the place. I went to the store and I got some vegan ice cream. I got some pistachio nuts. I got some vegan tortilla chips. I got some corn salsa. Okay. Anyway, I started eating those things. And within an hour, I started feeling and hearing, it was so loud, all the rumblings all through my intestines. And I checked my heart rate on my Fitbit, and even though I had been sitting down on the couch for a while, like I had been in a resting state, my heart rate was like 85 beats per minute. And so my body was having an inflammatory response to something. I don't know what it was. Those Cliff Builder protein bars are full of soy. They're vegan, but they're full of soy. The vegan ice cream have wheat and gluten in it. And I had pistachio nuts, and I just, anyway, I had a vicious diarrhea attack again. Ended up not going to bed until after 1 a.m., even though I ate those things around 8. So, like 5 hours of intestinal pain and diarrhea. And I thought, I have to figure this out. I have to. Because this isn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. The food, it's not worth this pain. Like, if I'm only able to eat vegetables and protein, like meat, the rest of my life, I need to know that. Because being in that pain, not sleeping, having that inflammatory response where my heart rate is so high, um, that's not living. That's not. It's not. And even though in that moment I was eating foods that, okay, those aren't like quote unquote bad foods to eat. I don't know. It was wrong to go into this mindset of, let's Let's have a last binge before I go on an elimination diet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Proverbs 30. Was written by King Lemuel, whoever that dude was. And I didn't go to Bible college. I didn't study these people. He's reciting an oracle that his mother taught him, and she's like, it is not for kings to drink strong drink or to drink wine, because then you are out of it and you're not able to do your job, essentially. I mean, okay, that was the Meredith Living translation, the MLT. Not a translation either, it was a paraphrase. And it stood out to me that it was like, okay, it is not for Meredith to eat whatever foods her body has a bad response to, because then I'm not able to do my job, do life. I'm not able to, I mean, it's literally kept me away from school and my kids. It's kept me from helping out at church. It's kept me from, and even though, like, with a couple of exceptions, in the last month or so, with only a few exceptions, really, I've still been trying to eat well and eat to fuel my body. And yet my body is telling me, look, I can't handle, I don't know, what is it? Can't handle dairy, can't handle nuts, can't handle wheat, can't handle grains, can't handle seeds, can't handle, like those that, what can't it handle? I don't know. But I need to listen to my body and I need to figure this out so that I can live. And it's odd to be having these situations with food right now that's not really sin related. If that makes sense. Like, again, with a few exceptions, like last night where I was kind of like, let's have a screw it mentality. Like, really, I've just been trying to eat healthful things. Yogurt's full of probiotics that are high in protein, that are organic, like nuts and seeds that are raw and organic, like these grass-fed whey proteins. Like, this is all of this process and my body is like, I can't handle something. Is it all of those things? Is it some of those things? Is it a combination of things? That's why I got to figure this out so that I can live. Yeah. So, day 1 of the elimination diet. What time is it? It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. Today I have had half a gallon of water because all that diarrhea, I'm just so dehydrated. I woke up this morning and my stomach was growling and I was like, I know it's not cause I'm hungry, it's cause I'm dehydrated. Feeling okay right now, still feel kind of parched and dry, but I'm going to continue. I'm just going to aim for a gallon, and anything over is going to be great, of just plain water. Plain water at this point is still making me nauseous, but what can we do? I can't eliminate water. I made, with my Vega Sports Nutrition, I made a vegan protein shake with organic almond milk, cold brew, Starbucks coffee. And I know a lot of elimination diets, and especially a lot of IBS things, say no caffeine. Well, I finished that cold brew coffee and I'm not going to purchase it anymore. And some of the chocolate fudge brownie flavor pack from True Nutrition. I decided that, like, because rice was one of, like, those rice cakes was the only thing for a while that was settling my stomach, and that the flavor packs use non-GMO rice powder that's okay. Like, that's a grain that I'll allow in that form on this elimination diet because it's not been giving me any. Well, so far. If that needs to change and I need to eliminate the rice powder too, then I will. I don't. This is going to be a long process. And then I also made avocado deviled eggs. So I had some hard-boiled eggs, and I put the yolks into a bowl along with the whole avocado. Chopped up some red onion and put some lime juice and Himalayan salt, ground peppercorn, and like a garlic powder, onion powder, thyme seasoning blend in there. Those were fine. They didn't taste like deviled eggs. They tasted like eggs with guacamole in them. So whatever. Okay. And that's what I've had to eat so far today. I think the next time I'm allowed to eat, which will be at 1:49, I'm going to get another quart of water in, and then I'm going to make myself another protein shake with some frozen berries that I have in the freezer, and almond milk, and this hemp protein powder that I have. I think hemp's a seed, but again, I'm going to allow it until I don't know. Like, here's what I am eliminating for sure: wheat, gluten, and most grains, beans, corn, soy, most fruits, most nightshade vegetables. Did I say dairy? Peanuts, which is a bean. Yeah. I'm starting somewhere, and I'm realizing that I'm gonna probably have to be flexible and adjust. But those are the main offenders that I cleaned out of my refrigerator and freezer and cabinets today. Yeah. So, and there's several different elimination diets to go on. This is just, I'm just starting somewhere. I mean, I eliminated dairy starting on Thursday. Now I'm eliminating these things. I downloaded this free app that's like an IBS elimination diet app where you record like your bowel movements, your stress levels, your mood, your what you've eaten, and it tracks it. So just so I have it in one place. I'm still tracking on MyFitnessPal to gauge the nutrition that I'm having, because I'm a weight loss surgery patient. I need to be getting. I want to track my fiber. I want to track my protein. I want to make sure I'm not going too high on carbs. I still want to track those things. Fats, I'm still not sure. Like, there's so much unknown right now. So yeah, this is just who knew that this is where my weight loss surgery would bring me. Like, I didn't. Like I said before, and all my research that I have done, I have not run across people who have been diagnosed with IBS after weight loss surgery. I've not run across people who've had an experience like mine. So, whee! I get to blaze a trail here. And then I also have some turkey meat in the refrigerator, and I think that may kind of round out my eating for today. I want to go to the grocery store and get a whole organic free-range chicken, make some type of soup type thing with it in the crock pot, and then leave the carcass in there and make a bone broth, because the only organic bones that I can easily find here in town are chicken. So I'm just going to go with what I have. A lot of recipes I find say get grass-fed organic beef bones and make this beef broth. Well, I don't have that available right now, but I do know that my store has the organic free-range chicken, and you can make chicken bone broth and just kind of make a veggie soup, essentially, is what I'm going to do. Oh, I've got some broccoli that I need to eat today. So, well, I mean, I found it in the refrigerator and it's a little sad. So I'm like, oh. So I'm going to steam it up and find some way to flavor it so that I can eat it. Ranch baked broccoli is delicious, but I have milk in the ranch packets, so I just overhauled my spices over here. I'll mess around and find some kind of flavor combination. So let me show you. Now my kitchen's a mess, and I'm in the process of cleaning it. So feel free to judge for the grime and the nastiness. I'm judging myself. So let me show you what I've got going on. I would do this on my iPad, but I left it at school. So here is this section over here of everything that is okay from the research that I have done. And definitely none of those things have like the main offenders of wheat and corn and soy and dairy. So, or the nuts or the seeds, except for maybe this baby over here. What is hemp? Are they hemp seeds? Yeah, hemp seeds. So I guess I am having a seed here, but it's also really high in fiber. Like, I need fiber. That's why I'm like, avocado has good fats, but it's also high in fiber. It's good for your digestion. Digestion is something I have an issue with right now. Here in my bare cabinets. Can you see? Like, it's just. And then here is a box in my kitchen of everything that I found that has corn or soy or wheat or dairy. So, and this is just potato starch, in which potato is a nightshade. So, but I did leave some things in there that had like peppers in them, and peppers is a nightshade, bell peppers, but I'm eliminating a lot. I'm like, well, if a couple of nightshade vegetables sneak in and I notice I have an inflammatory response, then I'll get rid of them. But for right now, like, we're just gonna stick with this. And there's one other thing. Oh, okay. Another goal that I had for the week was I need to get one more workout in. Well, I thought I was gonna be able to run today. Yeah, not happening. It's also my goal to get 10,000 steps in today. Look, I may not get there. I am at 944 steps. Now, if I'm feeling really good later and I want to go out for a walk and try to get that 10,000 steps, great. But I am free to not meet that goal that I have set for myself. Last night, and I didn't sleep well, and I'm still really tired. I need to listen to my body. So if I don't get that third workout in this week, and I don't get 10,000 steps today, I'm okay. Those were goals. I don't have to meet my standards of perfection. Okay. I know a lot of you are listening to that. If you're still with me here, 19 minutes in, and you're like, well, duh, Meredith. But no, this is something I'm having to work on for my mental health and well-being, to know that I don't have to meet my standards of perfection. I had another counseling appointment yesterday. He asked, what's the one thing that you have to do in life? Anyway, boiled down to, the only thing that we have to do is die. Everything else is a choice. And so essentially he said, so why are you choosing this life of anxiety over meeting your standards of perfection? I was like, I don't know. It's just how I am. Like, I've always been that way. And yeah, that's going to be a process to figure out why. Because when he phrased it that way, and I think I got really mad because guys, I did bad things yesterday. I went and I bought clothes and shoes and food with money that I don't have. and I had some of the same type of, okay, so before I got surgery, one of the things I would do to help me get up to 370 pounds is I would eat until I felt sick, and then I would continue eating until like I physically just could not do it anymore, and then I physically felt so full and uncomfortable, and I hated it. And I remember just time and time again when I was in one of those binge sessions, which happened almost daily. Almost daily I binged. That I would be eating food, and I'm like, I don't even like it. But I couldn't stop myself. I was at the store yesterday. I was at Ross and TJ Maxx. And I was like, there were clothes in my cart that are now in my bedroom on the floor after trying them on. And I'm like, I don't even like these. I don't even want them. Transfer addiction. And then I'm, again, because I'm a moron. No, okay. Say nice things to yourself. Because I got caught up in the heat of the moment and chose not to take the time to evaluate why I was driving myself to the grocery store, these old patterns of behavior coming back, getting these foods that as I'm eating them, the pistachios don't taste good, the vegan ice cream doesn't taste good, the vegan corn chips don't taste good, the vegan corn salsa, I don't know, whatever, doesn't really taste good. And I can't even stuff myself very full. Like, last year at this time, before I had my surgery, I could have polished all that off and more. And I would have, like, had I been in that mindset to do so. And I keep trying to do it. Like, even though, I mean, finishing off that whole jar of salsa, which was about that big, would have been no issue for me. I ate like that much. So thankful for my surgery. That bag of corn chips wasn't very big prior to surgery. Like, I totally could have easily finished that. I had 2 small handfuls. I had a quarter of that vegan ice cream. It's like a pint. So I had half a cup. And I had half a bag of those pistachios. They were the unshelled, and that was that much. Food isn't able to numb me anymore. I think I got so mad about the fact that I don't know, I'm going to have to do more processing. I think I got mad at my counseling appointment. And I'm not sure why. Was it over? I don't know. I don't have to do anything. I'm choosing to be miserable and holding myself to my standards of perfection. For what purpose? Logically, I know I can't meet my standards, and nobody is expecting it from me but me. But I'm setting myself up for failure every time because I know that I can't be perfect, yet that's what I expect from myself. Why am I harming myself this way? I don't know. I'm so thankful that I got this surgery that makes me physically incapable of turning to food again. I'm thankful that I saw those destructive behaviors. as I was carrying them out yesterday, purchase things with money that I don't have. I didn't even want them. Why was I there? What was I trying to bury down again? And then I tried food again and again because I had this surgery. It doesn't work. And the shopping didn't work. Yeah, I would have this surgery again. It's forcing me to become a better human being. This is so much more than I ever anticipated it being. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Who knows what kind of video it'll be. I did not anticipate that this video would be what it is right now, but maybe I needed to make it to just help me. I hope it helps somebody else too. Alright, I love you, and Jesus loves you the most. Bye.